Long ago, legends tell of a great battle that took place between two fierce dynasties. What started out as blood feud between two rival clans escalated into all-out warfare. After years of bloodshed and battles, the two chieftains agreed to meet on the battlefield to settle their differences and end the years of carnage. Okay, now White started off with E4, and I replied with C2, going with the CIRCA defense, fighting for that center. Alrighty, White pushed up his second pawn on D4, and I replied, CIRCA defense, and we go for the exchange variation. Haha. White develops his knight, and I would develop my knight as well. He develops his knight, and I defend with the pawn, opening up the vital F diagonal. He puts me in check, and I reply with defending my bishop. Haha. Alrighty, he's going for the knight, and I'm gonna reply with that bishop. I got a powerful bishop corner in the center. Oh. Challenging his bishop, and that's a good move right there. He deflects, and I castle as well. Castling is very important as it protects the mighty king. Alrighty, now we're just navigating, and we exchange the bishops. I have a powerful knight posted on the H5. He's kind of on the wing. Most of the time we want knights centrally placed. Alrighty. Developing my pieces, connecting my rooks. That's very important. He goes with he decides to line up his queen and bishop, attacking my H7 pawn, which will get me in check and disrupt my pawn structure. I reply with knight to F6, defending my pawn, preventing him from attacking my exposed weakness. Worthy opponent. He replies with knight to E5, and I exchange. There we go. He's attacking my knight, and I just go in and defend that with my E4. Look at this defense. Gotta protect the king. The knight. A worthy ally to the king, putting his life on the line to prevent him from... he's just protecting the king. We exchange, and here we go. We got an open D file. Will I be able to expose that? Or will he? I attack his king, and now I'm going on the offensive with my bishop in line with the G file where the king is. He runs, and I set myself up. Now he's on the defensive with his knight, defending the king, preventing checkmate. I attack his queen. He sidesteps. I go for the offensive with this. He could have did en passant, but he decides to stop me in my tracks, and I retreat back. Now this next move right here is going to be very vital towards the game. He goes with the, he's trying to take my pawn on, or he's threatening my pawn on this file, but luckily it's defended by my queen, and I'm just going to prevent him from, I think that's a good move, so, it gives my king some openings to escape. Okay, well, he moves his queen back to E2, and I'm attacking this queen, and what does this? That's an X-ray attack. This was a good move on my part, and a bad move on his end, because look at that. What's he gonna do? He has to move his queen, obviously, and that gives me his rook. Now I'm up a piece, and here's where it gets good. Look at this. Doubled rooks. Very important, very powerful. The siege towers are in line. The beacons of Gondor are lit! Well, it's lit, alright, and I'm about to light a fire up in his business, son. Alrighty, he's trying to go on the offensive, generating an attack with his knight, but I'm already in place. He thinks I'm attacking that pawn, which is good. You want to defend your pawns and, protect that vital endgame. But I'm going on the offensive with these doubled rooks. Powerful combination. He moves, and I take his knight. Look at this. That was the defender of the knight, and now he has to evade that trouble. Maybe, well, yeah, I don't think he could do anything else. But I take his knight. His knight is slain on the battlefield. Alrighty. He tries to generate some sort of defense with his pawn, but it's too late. Look at this. You can't take it, otherwise I take that queen. And he's trying to shift that pawn up, and I, once again, look at that power. Doubled rooks. A powerful, powerful combination. There's nothing else he can do but move that pawn up, and the game is decided. He's trying to exchange rooks right here to further the game, but I got him in check already, and there's nowhere else he could do. He could move this king, but that is checkmate. Would you look at that? That is just beautiful. Beautiful checkmate. Well, anywho, thanks for tuning in with me. This is Tiny Tim Productions coming at you, and stay tuned for future endeavors. And if we scroll up here, look at this. Look at this. Got not too shabby statistics. We got yeah, looking pretty good. Well, anyways, you guys have a good evening, and I hope you the best in your life, and all that is good. Alrighty, I'm out of here. Cheers.